All right. Good morning. Happy Friday. Happy beginning of March. And the sun is shining. Come on to your mat and begin with taking any movements that you'd like this morning. Getting yourself all set up and ready to go. And just as you come onto your mat, notice what you're bringing onto the mat with you this morning, physically, in your body, mentally, in the mind. Just take those few gentle steps and then begin to get yourself to your mountain pose, finding the feet beneath you, coming into stillness, maybe gently rocking a little bit back and forth and side to side, finding a nice centered spot on your feet. Soften the knees. Notice the hips, noticing the shoulders. Letting your gaze focus on an object or close your eyes. Noticing what happens as you become still and quiet. Once again, scanning the body from the top of the head down to the toes, making little adjustments so that you can feel a little bit stronger, a little bit taller, maybe drawing the ears back over the shoulders, feeling the spine lengthen towards the ceiling. Maybe notice if you're starting to sway forward or backwards, see if you can draw yourself so that your hips are over your ankles. And then gently bring your attention towards the breath. Maybe helping yourself anchor on the breath, placing your hand somewhere, maybe on the side of the rib cage, maybe on the belly, maybe on the heart space. And take a few moments just to focus on the breath. Notice how it's moving, where it's moving. And then, if it feels all right to do so today, begin to lengthen the breath, drawing the breath in through the nose to maybe the count of 4. And exhaling back out to the count of 4. Breathing this way several times. And then begin to make the exhale a little bit longer. So breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And one more time. And let your hands come back down to your sides. Bring your attention back into your feet. Allow yourself to move side to side so that you're coming up onto the side of the foot on both sides. Just noticing the shift in weight, what moves, what stays still. Then pause on one side. Just notice what muscles you feel working, how it feels to be standing on just the side of the foot. Maybe you feel all the muscles on that side of the leg engaging. Take a nice breath in and let it out. And then we'll sway over to the other side. Do the same thing. Pause. And just notice what happens when you're standing on the side of the foot. Does it feel the same on this side than the other? You can tell my left side's a lot tighter because I don't feel anything here, but I felt a whole lot on this side. And then come back to the center. And we'll walk back and forth. So moving towards the ball of the foot, maybe the heel comes up, maybe it doesn't have to. And then roll back. Maybe the toes come up, maybe they don't. But just changing that center of gravity back and forth. Draw the belly in towards the spine, helping to engage the core. Think about having a bucket of water in your head and you don't want it to fall, so you're standing up nice and tall. See if maybe you can get a little bit higher if you're lifting the heels. And lift those toes a little further up. And maybe pause as you come up. And pause the other side. And then come back to center. Noticing the whole bottom of the foot. Bending the knees and straightening. And then take the knees around in a circle. And pause and take the knees around in a circle the other way. Now we're going to continue, pause, go back the other way, but this time bring your attention to the hips and see how that changes the feeling of the movement. And then pause and go back the other way, again, with your attention on the hips. And now pause, go the other way, and bring your attention back to your feet. Maybe you can notice feeling the side of the foot, the heel, the other side, the front of the foot. And maybe you can put it all together, noticing the motion in the feet, in the knees, and in the hips. And pause and go the other way. Just getting an idea what it feels to be off balance and balanced. And come back to center. And pause. Come back to your mountain pose. Once again, finding your alignment, feeling nice and tall. Take a nice breath in, tighten everything as you inhale, and let everything go as you exhale. Inhaling in, tighten everything. Exhaling out, let everything go. And one more time, inhale, tighten. And exhale, release. Let's bring our chin down to our chest. And bring the chin up towards the ceiling. And be mindful of the back of the neck, not wanting to get too kinked up. So thinking about drawing the chin up towards the corner rather than throwing it back. Just a little different movement and tends to feel better in the neck. And then bring your chin back down to your chest and draw the chin over towards one side and over towards the other side. And then you can do the whole circle, letting the head go back and around. And if you're doing the full head circle and you've done it a couple times this direction, then go the other direction. Of course, always feel free to modify this for your neck and your head. Next time you come back to center, just pause. Bring your chin up, come back to mountain pose. Let's take our arms out and make a little fist, gentle fist, and make our circles. As you're making your circles, keep your alignment nice and tall. Make sure you're not locking your knees. Have a little softness in the knees. And pause and go the other direction. Waking up those shoulders. And pause, bring the arms down. And then inhale up with one arm reaching up and drawing back down. Inhaling up and exhale down. Inhaling up. Pause here and look away from your arm and over the opposite shoulder. And pause And then slowly bring this arm down. And pause and find a spot where maybe you feel a little stretch. Maybe you bring the arm a little bit forward or a little bit back. You can bring the chin down a little bit. Make little gentle micro movements until you're feeling a stretch through the side of the neck, and breathe. And on the next exhale, let everything release and come back to center. Take a nice breath in, shake anything out that needs shaking. And then we'll reach up with the other arm. Find nice space, nice length through the other side of the body. And exhale, bring the arm down. Feeling the shoulders slide and glide on the back body. And inhale, reach up. Look towards the opposite shoulder. Take a few breaths here. And then slowly lower the arm down. And just notice if you feel some lines of tightness. Pause there. Maybe you lift and lower the arm a little bit to help loosen it up. Or maybe you move the neck and the head a little bit. Take 2 more long, slow breaths. Bring the head back to center and lower the arm down. Take a nice breath in and a nice breath out. Shake anything out that needs shaking. Inhale, reaching up with both arms, taking up space. As you reach the arms up, turn the pinkies towards the wall behind you. Feel that nice opening through the front of the body. Head can stay looking straight ahead or lift through the chin, open up. Maybe feeling a little bit of curving through the upper back. One more breath. And then exhale the arms down. Inhale up on one side, coming into the side stretch. Head can turn towards the ceiling, towards the floor. Stay looking straight ahead. Notice this top shoulder lifting up and backward. And back to center. Nice. Inhale up on the other side. Coming in to our side stretch again. Find the right place for your head. Being mindful that you are lifting up and back to the shoulder. 3 long, slow breaths. Inhale back through center. Inhale, reaching up with both arms. Turn the pinkies back towards the wall behind you, reaching up higher, maybe lifting through the chin, having a slight arch. And this time we're going to bring the arms all the way down and slightly behind us, maybe bending the knees a little bit. Squeeze through the shoulders. Squeeze through the hands. Arms to come together. Keep looking down at the floor so you're not getting that kink in the back of your neck. One more breath. And then inhale, reach up. And exhale down. Squeeze. And inhale. And exhale down. Palms towards each other. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale back. Mountain pose. Take a nice breath in and a nice breath out. Inhale, reach up with both arms. Maybe you interlace the hands and turn the palms towards the ceiling as you come in the side stretch. Inhale back through center. Exhale the other way. Inhale back through center. Exhale the arms down. Inhale up with one arm. Exhale side stretch. Inhale through center. Reaching up on the other side. And back to center. Inhale up with both arms, pinkies turn back, open up through the front body, breathe into the heart space. And let it all out and sink down. Arms towards each other, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then we'll move into our forward fold. Maybe you keep a nice bend and hang out on your thighs, or maybe you bring the hands down to the floor or up. Take 3 long, slow breaths and allow yourself any movement or stillness, whichever feels best to you this morning, as you come into your first forward fold of the day. And then on your next inhale, begin that journey back all the way to mountain pose. Take a nice breath in and nice breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sinking down, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale, back up. Exhale, draw the elbows down and back, squeeze. Exhale, arms down, back to mountain pose. Inhale, upside stretch. Exhale, down. Inhale, upside stretch on the other side. Inhale, back to mountain pose. Inhale, reaching up. And pinky through the back wall, open through the front body. Exhale, sinking down, squeeze. And move into your chair pose. 3 long, slow breaths. And then exhale, sinking into your forward fold. Hands or elbows could be on the thighs, even a 90 degree, or come down into your forward fold all the way. One more long, slow breath. On the inhale, slowly, slowly make your way back up. Take a breath in and let it out. Transfer the weight to your right foot. Step back with your left. Coming into your warrior foot pattern. Because the feet really pushing down in, or feel like you're spreading out in both feet. And choose arms of your choice, maybe on the hips. Be reaching up. Once again, bring your attention to the top of your head. Feel like it's pushing that pitcher of water up towards the ceiling. So you're feeling nice and tall. One more nice, long, slow breath. Exhale your arms in. And step the feet together. Transfer weight to the other foot and step back with to the warrior 2 on the other side. Again, feel the feet pushing down. Then choosing the arms of your choice. Breathe. Exhale, arms down. And step the feet together. Take a nice breath in. Let it out. Inhale, reach up. Open up through the front body. 2 breaths. Exhale, sink down to chair, squeeze. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, arms down to mountain pose. Inhale, up on one side. And exhale down. Inhale, up on the other. And exhale down. Reaching up with both arms. Sink into your chair. 3 long, slow breaths. When you're ready, slowly transfer to your forward fold. Reaching hands to the floor, keeping hands above the knees. 3 long, slow breaths. On your next, bring the hands to the hips, push into the feet, and slowly come back up. Take a breath in, and let it out. Place the weight to your right foot, step back to your left, coming into warrior one. Feeling nice and strong through the feet, engaging the belly. And bring the arms out to the side. One more breath. And then we'll bring the right hand down onto the right thigh. Reach up with the left arm. You can stay like that, or maybe bring this into a little bit of a side stretch. And breathe. And then reach that hand up towards the sky and slowly draw it forward, maybe coming into a forward fold, so you can anywhere along this broad and coming forward as much or as little as you want. Be all the way down to the floor, maybe not. And take 3 long, slow breaths wherever your journey ended. And then when you're ready, bring hands back up to the hips, push into the feet, and slowly rise back up. And step the feet together. Take a nice breath in, and blow it all out. Transfer your weight to your left foot, and step back with your right. Get a nice firm foundation. Again, we'll bring the arms out to the sides. Feel nice length through the spine. Soften through the shoulders. 2 long, slow breaths. And exhale the left hand down to the hip or the thigh. Inhale the other arm up. Stay here or bring it into a little bit of a side stretch. And breathe. Inhale the hand up towards the sky. And then begin to reach forward. Again, we're making that journey. Feeling some length in the back body. So wherever you're feeling the best, stretch through the back. Take 3 long, slow breaths. And then bring the hands back to the hips, push into the feet, engage your core, and slowly rise back up. And step the feet together. Take a breath in, and let it out. Inhale, reach up, feel nice and tall. Exhale, sink into your chair. And then continue down into a forward fold. Draw belly to the spine, slowly come back up. Take a breath in and let it out. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, arms out to a T. Draw your hand to your heart and your other hand slightly behind you, so you're coming into a little bit of a twist. We'll make this a moving twist, inhaling out to a T, exhaling hand to the heart, other hand to the lower back. Move with your breath. Make it gentle and flowing. And the next time you come through center, pause there and sink into your chair. Take 3 long, slow breaths. On your next inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, twist. 3 breaths. Inhaling back through center. On the exhale, twist. 3 breaths. Back to center. And we'll do it one more time each side. Twist. Breathe. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center. Push into the feet, rise all the way up. And exhale the arms down. Take a nice breath in. And let it all out. Step the feet wider apart. We'll come into our goddess pose. So first coming out into star shape. Take up space. Take a nice big breath. Let it all out and sink into your goddess pose. Make your adjustment. Feel nice and strong. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale down. Keep moving. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Pause here. Bring the hands to the hips. We're going to bring our attention to the area of the foot right behind the big toes. Lift the heel. Feel the area right behind the big toes, pushing into the floor. Feel yourself lengthening up. And then lower the heel. Lift the other heel. Feel the area right behind the big toe. Feel a little length in the spine as you inhale and exhale. Place the heel down. We'll go back and forth. Inhaling, lift. Exhaling, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. All right, the next time you lift your heels, pause there and lift the hand on the side that the heel is lifted and maybe come into a side stretch. And notice what you feel going on in that leg. I feel my quads firing up. And exhale, lower. Lift the other heel, lift the other arm. Breathe. Back through center. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands down. Shake out those legs. Nice job. And now we'll come down to the floor. So if you need to make any adjustments for your floor portion, go ahead and do that now, and then we'll make our way down. When you're ready, find yourself back in your mountain pose. Make your adjustments. Feel the feet pushing down. The alignment in the body nice and strong. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink into your chair. Inhale, reach if you want. And breathe. Here you could try spiraling those pinkies up towards the sky and see how that changes things in the arms. One more breath. And exhale, fold.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? All right. For some reason, the AirPods got kicked off. All right. Hopefully you can continue to hear me. So in down dog or table, in stillness or movement, and then make your way to child's pose. Can you hear me now? I know. What's going on? Let me try one more time.
All right, now can you hear me? Okay, I see a whole bunch of thumbs. Thank you. All right, let's hope we can continue. Not sure what happened. All right, let's all just go to child's pose and get re-grounded. So back to child's pose. Let yourself settle. Bring your attention back to your breath. Feel the breath moving in and out. And then slowly make your way to table. Once you come into table, any movement that you want. You could do cat-cow, lessons for you. You just want to make some circles from one shoulder to the other. You find something that feels nice through the hips and the shoulders. And then we'll come over to seated. Coming to seated on the floor. Like eating a little bit, rounding like we're in cat. And sitting up. So seated cat-cow. Come up to a nice tall back. Feel your shoulders rooted down in your back, nice and long. Hold on behind the thighs. And we'll lift one foot. And then we'll lift the other foot. And you can continue alternating lifting one and then the other. And maybe you don't have to hold on. Use the core. Or you could lift both legs at the same time. So depending on where your core is. And put both feet back down on the floor. Legs out in front of you. You can keep a small bend in your knees if you want. I don't bring my props with me, but if you have a little towel or blanket that you can put under your knees, sometimes that helps if you have very tight strains. We're going to come into a forward fold. Let's start by drawing one leg foot towards us. And we'll slide and glide it forward and follow along. And you have carpet, because then it slides a little easier. So try to lock it so that your chest and your thigh are glued together. And you're just kind of traveling as far as you can go and back. Do this a couple times. And then pause, and we'll switch to the leg. Excuse me. This is straighten out the leg we were just sliding and gliding, and we'll slide and glide on the other side. helping our muscles and our brain know what we're thinking, wanting them to do. And then pause and come to a nice tall seat, both legs out in you. And we'll come into our forward fold. So whatever that means for you, keeping a nice long back, hinging from the hips, feeling the stretch down the back of the legs. If you're feeling a lot in your lower back, you could try bending the knees a little bit to help from overstretching your lower back. Three more long, slow breaths. And then slowly rise back up. And the feet in the butterfly pose. Once again, nice and tall. And let's do some of the resistance. Let's bring our knees up, place the hands on the inside of the knee. So we're pushing down with the hands, pushing up with the legs. We lower down, slowly lower down. Let everything relax at the bottom. And then bring the knees back up. Add the resistance, slowly lower. Time adding that resistance. Let everything relax. Nice breath in. And then exhale into your forward fold. You deciding whether you want to have the nice straight back or you want to soften and round. Just noticing how the different poses feel in your body. Which ones are benefiting you? Which ones are hurting you? And making modifications so you're getting more stop for you. And breathe. And on your next inhale, rise up. And extend one leg out. You maybe like stays where it is, or you're just a little closer so the foot touches your thigh. Inhale, reaching up, feel nice and tall. And then exhale the arm down that matches the straight leg, coming into a bit of a side stretch. And again, allow yourself to find a spot that feels like it's good for you. And then soften coming over the leg. On an inhale, lift back up, coming back into that side stretch. Maybe you turn that different direction this time. And then on an exhale, soften down toward the floor, let everything relax. Inhale, back up. And exhale, soften, let everything relax. Then slowly walk your hands in front of you, coming into more of a forward fold over that bent leg. Pause, breathe, relax. And you can walk a little further, maybe turn this into a little bit of a side stretch. Three more long, slow breaths. And then walk the hands back, coming back to seat. Take a nice breath in. And let it out. And we'll switch legs. So that leg. And bring the other foot in. Feel the sits bones sinking down. Your spine lengthens up. Inhale the arms up. Feel nice and tall from the hips to the top of the head. Exhale the arm down. That's on the same side as the leg that's straight. Coming into a bit of a side stretch here. Breathe into the ribs. Beautiful. On your next exhale, you're going to just arm forward towards the floor, softening down, letting all the muscles relax. On the inhale, raise the arm back up, back to the side stretch. Maybe turn the head a different direction, see how that feels. And exhale, soften forward, relax. One more time. Inhale. Raise the arm up, come back to the side stretch. And then exhale, softening down towards the leg and breathe. And then when you're ready, begin to walk your hands in front of you. Pause. Feel the stretch here. You can stay here, or maybe you want to continue walking the hands over to the other side, getting a little bit of a stretch this way. Try to keep both hips anchored down to the floor and breathe. And then on the next inhale, walk the hands back towards you, back to seat. Not both legs, you can come straight, but then that feel back and forth. You can tap and massage, whatever feels nice to you. Now on to our box. Now, stand on the top of the head and toes. Make adjustments so there's enough space between the shoulders. The torso is comfortably resting on the floor. Bring both knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a little hug. And rock side to side. Or draw circles with the knees. And gently place the feet back and fold. If you have a strap, good for you. A hold of it. If you don't, okay, don't worry. We're going to take one foot up towards the ceiling so you can hear it. Hold on behind the leg or the calf, whatever you can reach. Or if you have the strap, place it in the arch of your foot. Notice your tailbones. You want to have it reaching down towards the floor. Help feel a little bit more stretch in the back of the leg. Your other leg can be bent, or you could straighten it along the floor and push through both heels. If you have the strap, place the strap in your leg, in your hand that matches the leg that's in the air, or hold onto that leg with one arm and gently bring it out to the side. Feeling the stretch through the inner thigh, through the groin. Try not to rock up onto that hip. Keep both hips locked down on the floor. On an inhale, bring that leg back up towards the sky. Switch out your hands. Draw that leg across your body, only as far as you can go, and feeling a gentle stretch, not deep, painful pain. This is a good one for the IT bands. Keep breathing. And then bring the leg back to center, draw the knee to the chest, give it a hug. Place the foot on the floor. And then we'll bring the other leg up towards the ceiling. Again, place the strap in the arm. Other legs bent or straight. Push through the heels. Nice long leg. Tailbones drawing down towards the floor. And breathe. Switch your grasp to the hand that matches the leg that's in the air, and let that leg go out to the side. Again, try to keep your hips anchored down so you're not going onto your side. I need to feel a stretch to the inner thigh. And inhale, bring your head back up. Change hands and draw the leg across or across your midline. When you feel some stretch, so comfortable outer side. And breathe. And back to center. Up. And foot back to the floor. Draw the knee in towards the chest. Again, rocking and rolling or making circles. And then we'll send those legs up. You could hold on to them, or you could use your straw. Draw the tailbone down towards the floor. Feel length in your spine. You can stay here. Maybe you come to wide legs, so I can't really see. Take oh my goodness. After next breath, come out of your pose. Pause. Stand from the top of your head down to your toes. What else would you like to do? Maybe you'd like to do a bridge. Maybe you'd like to do a twist. Maybe you'd like to do figure four. Or bridge. Take your ankle and your legs fall to the side. Whatever pose you chose, take 3 to 5 long, slow breaths. If you're in a pose with two slides, slowly come out of the side you're in. Unwind. And when you're ready, go into the pose on the other side. One more nice long breath. And then slowly come out of the pose. And gently make your way into your final relaxation pose. Get yourself comfortable. Feel free to grab your blankets, your pillows. Feel the head resting on the floor, maybe letting it sway side to side. Sometimes it's nice to put a little bit of a lift under the head so that that forehead is higher than the chin. Other times it's nice to have a little roll under the neck. And then bring the attention to the shoulders, maybe lifting and lowering them, making space. Adjusting the torso and the hips. Maybe letting the legs sway a little bit. Windshield wiping the feet until they come to a rest. Maybe adjusting the distance between the feet so it feels nice in the lower back. If the lower back's giving you issues, maybe taking something and placing it underneath the knees so there's a bend in the knees. Bring the attention back to your breath. Feeling the whole body expand on the inhale and softening on the exhale. Letting the breath go and totally relaxing, or maybe taking this time to maybe pay more attention to the breath. Going back to that breath we did at the beginning, inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, exhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I welcome you to stay just as you are, or to slowly begin waking yourself up, squeezing and wiggling the toes, making circles with the feet. Maybe bending the knees a little bit and straightening. And then bending and straightening the fingers, yawning and stretching. Allow yourself to stay on your back or maybe come to a seated position. Give yourself a moment. Notice the energy flowing through your body. Observe the mind. And one more time, feeling the breath move in and out through the body. Extending the arms out. Turn the palms towards the ceiling. Inhale, reaching up. Exhaling, hands come down towards the shoulders and then push towards the wall. Inhaling back towards the center. Turn the hands, push away, allow the chin to come to the chest. Turn your palms towards the sky. Inhale, reach up, feel length through the front of the body. And then exhale, folded forward. One more time through, inhaling up. Exhaling behind the head, push. Inhaling towards your nose. Exhaling, push the chin to chest. Palms up, inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend towards the floor. Inhale, reach up. And this time, bring the hands down to your heart center and pause. Check in with yourself. Notice how you're feeling. Take a deep breath in and sigh it all out through your mouth. 2 more times. Thank you for joining me this morning, allowing me to guide you through your practice. I hope you have a wonderful weekend full of joy and love. Namaste.